Everyone, so today I'm going to be dressing one of my vintage Sindy dolls. This is the bubble cut Sindy doll. It's in really good condition actually. I'm going to be dressing her up in this, which as you can see is a Barbie fashion pack. Now these Barbie fashion packs are £7 at the moment in Sainsbury's. So that's why I got this one. And one of the main reasons I got it was, I don't know whether you can see, but it's got flip-flops on it. They're really cute, aren't they? Love those. And while I was in there, I got a Barbie Fashionista doll for only £6. Now, as I've said before, I don't really collect Barbies, but I do buy the odd one when I like them. I've been really tempted actually to get the doll from the film. I saw the Barbie film on, when did I see it? Friday night. I went with my daughter. My daughter had already said, look mum, it's actually quite a meaningful film. It isn't really particularly a kids film. It's actually got quite a lot of meaning to it. So we went to see it together and it was brilliant. So for anyone who's thinking, oh, I'm not going to see the Barbie film, it's it's for children, it isn't at all. It's got a really, really important message, I think, in the film. And at one point I even got a bit teary. Now my daughter's 23 and we started watching the film, and she had a lot of obviously Barbies when she was young, and she had a Barbie dog, and you could actually make it poop. You had like little plastic brown balls and you could make this dog poop, and they showed that dog in the film. So it's very much a film for, I would say, people for every generation really, but particularly my daughter, because she had that. I mean, straight away we looked at each other and said, you had that dog? It was, yeah. And they showed, there was a Midge doll. It wasn't my daughter's generation, it was pre my daughter's generation, but I got her one on eBay. It's called Happy Families, and it was a Midge doll that was pregnant. She had a stomach that you could take off. It was like a magnet, and it had a baby in it. I have to show you in another video, but Midge came up as well because the Midge doll was actually discontinued because there's a lot of complaints about people not wanting Barbie to be pregnant. So that, we looked at each other again and said, it's the Midge doll. So for sort of reminiscing, it's really, really good. And it wasn't even aimed at, I don't know, I think it was aimed at mothers, really, I think. I don't want to give too much away about the film, but it did have a really good meaning to the film, and I would say it's suitable for all ages. Me and my daughter loved it, and I'm so glad I went, because like a lot of other people, I thought, oh no, I'm not going to go. It's a film for children. No, definitely not. All ages would enjoy it. You'll be very surprised. You will be surprised how much you like that film. Anyway, I digress talking about the Barbie film, but yeah, so I don't really buy many Barbies because obviously I'm a vintage Sindy doll collector, as this girl is. Beautiful, isn't she? So I was in Sainsbury's doing my shopping as usual. And as I say, I came across these. These were on the, yeah, they were the Sainsbury's. No, I think they were just reduced. I don't think you needed to use your points card. So I know in Tesco's, some of the reductions are only if you've got your Tesco Club card. I'm not sure with this. I mean, I've got a Sainsbury's Nectar card anyway. But I think they were reduced even without that. I don't think you necessarily had to have that card. I mean, I've got one anyway, so it didn't matter. I'm struggling to get, oh, I've done it now. Struggling to cut those little plastic bits off. Right, so I love opening these because they're so easy. So yeah, she was £6, which was less than half price. And I mean, for £6, I thought, I'm going to get her. And I also really liked her outfit. And to be honest, just for the outfit, you'd pay that, wouldn't you? You pay more than that for a fashion pack. So, yeah, I thought, no, I'm going to get her. They had loads of different ones there. I mean, if you were a Barbie collector, I imagine you'd probably get quite a few, but I just chose my favourite. Right, so here she is. So she's got a beautiful face, as you can see. She's got a headband on that is actually made from plastic. Her hair is gorgeous. She's got it up in a bun. Absolutely gorgeous. The headband is actually attached by some plastic there, so I'll probably remove that. I might remove that now. I sometimes leave things like that in if it's going to keep the hair sort of in place, but I don't really want that plastic on it, so I think I'm going to take it off. It's attached quite tightly, and then there's a little, yeah, there's a lot to detach here. Right, there we go. I think I've got it off. Yeah, the actual plastic hairband will probably come off quite easily now, but I couldn't leave all that plastic on it. Oh no, it's still on, it's still in place, it's still good. And obviously at some point I might even take it off. Yeah, it's still on. Yeah, showing a little white teeth there. Again, she's got this ridiculous bent arm. I would be happy for the arms to both be like this. But all the fashionistas seem to have this ridiculous bent arm. So it's a basic body. Hasn't got a twisty waist, hasn't got bending knees. The legs obviously do go into the splits position. Really like the dress. So the dress is blue and white, and it's velcroed all the way down the back, and it's a cold shoulder dress, and the actual straps are see-through plastic. She's got these boots on that I don't like. Loads of fashionistas have had these white stiletto boots. I don't like them. I've got a few of the cheap fashionistas have got them same white boots on. They're horrible. Don't like them at all. But I love the dress. It's pretty, isn't it? Right, so let's open the fashion pack. So I don't know what the weather's like where you are, but here it is raining. Yeah, it's raining. It's not the greatest day, which is fine. I've got stuff to do indoors today anyway. My husband's at work. I like having the house to myself sometimes. So I just thought I'd pop on and do a quick video. Just trying to get this fashion pack out. Right, I think it's out. Yeah, there we go. There it is. So what attracted me to this fashion pack, again, they had a few different ones for £7. I think they're normally £10, aren't they? This struck me because it's got flip-flops. Right, so let's get the flip-flops off first. So although they're flip-flops, I did notice that they're not actual, they couldn't be proper flip-flops because obviously Barbie doesn't have separated toes. So if you look, you just slip the foot through like that. Yeah. So though they look like flip-flops, they're not actually proper flip-flops. I love those. I've not seen Barbie flip-flops before. So there's a little pink bag, which I'm not completely fussed about, to be honest. Just a cheapo Barbie bag. Matches the outfit she's got on now, actually. She's got an outfit on at the moment that, it's a Peter Rabbit outfit, look. It's a dress that someone on eBay made. I don't really do sewing as such. And this dress, I think, was like £2 or something. So I got a few of them for Easter, and then I got a few for the dolls to wear at Christmas. So that's where the dress comes from a seller on eBay. But that bag goes quite well, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, and then it's a sundress. So this is what I'm going to put on my vintage Sindy. Just snip it off the cardboard. Yeah, it's pouring down. But yeah, I'm not too worried. I don't mind rain. Right, so here's the dress. It's got lovely little pink bows on the straps, which is really pretty. There you go, there's the dress. So there's just straps, there's no Velcro or poppers or anything. It's got elastic, so you just sort of stretch it on, I think. So let's see how it looks on my Sindy. She's lovely, actually. I've got a couple of these. So her legs hold and click twice. Look, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So she's in really good condition, yeah. She's a later doll than the doll that I had when I was little, but she's pretty. She's got no faults or anything on her. No chewed toes, no chewed hands. Yeah, she's lovely. Her hair's in good condition, no missing plugs. Yeah, this was the blonde bubble cut. Yeah. It's not my favourite Sindy hair, to be honest, but they're quite easy to get hold of, these on eBay with a bubble cut. But she's in really good condition. She's still got her eyelashes, her rooted eyelashes. Yeah, she's really pretty, isn't she? Yeah. Right, so let's try this dress on her. Barbies are smaller than Sindy's, so it's possible it might be a bit too small, but I've put a lot of other Barbie fashion packs on Sindy's, so hopefully it'll be all right. It's a really pretty dress, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, that's going to fit. Oh, yes. Look at that. How nice does that look? That really suits her, doesn't it? Suits her colouring and everything. It's a nice length on her. Her knees are sort of down there. It's a lovely length on her, not too short, not too long. Love the bows, pink bows, and then on the back, got the straps. Yeah, I really like that. As I say, there was a few different outfits. There's quite a selection. Now, I don't know how these flip-flops are going to work on her, because obviously she hasn't got flat feet. Yeah, they're not going to go through. Yeah, I think they're only going to fit on a Barbie. Try them on this girl, couldn't I? But again, this girl hasn't got flat feet, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. But we'll just see whether her foot will go through. But they're miles too... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, they are. They're miles too big, look. So they need to be for a Barbie that's got flat feet. I'm sure I probably have got one, but... I mean, her feet do go in better because they're harder. But they're too big and they're not flat. And they just fall off. I'm going to have to try and see if I've got a Barbie with flat feet. I don't know that I have. Yeah, I must have. I'm going to have a look. Because it's a shame not to use these flip-flops. And that was what attracted me to the fashion pack. Yeah, I'm going to have a look and find a Barbie with flat feet, because they're really cute. So those flip-flops are not for you, I'm afraid. Let's give her a bag back. I'll put the bag over her head so she keeps it on. Oh yeah, there we are, that's good. Do it as in a crossbody bag. I might see if I can find some shoes for her actually. I've got my trusted bag of Sindy shoes here. So pink shoes would look quite good, wouldn't they? I don't know if most of the pink Sindy shoes like that, for instance, I think that might be an odd one. Most of them I've used in the pairs because they're really nice. So I think that might be an odd one on its own. I do tend to use those ones. So I suppose blue would look okay, wouldn't they? Oh yeah, they'd look nice. So we've got the blue, blue mules. These are vintage Sindy shoes. They'd look quite good, wouldn't they? Put them on her, I think. I think they match quite well. Yeah. Although they do fall off. They're not the best for staying on. But yeah. Yeah, no, they look nice actually. Yeah. Okay, look, she's got her little mules on. She looks good, doesn't she? I suppose I should put the boots back on this girl. Don't like them. But you can't have everything, can you? And she was only £6. Actually, don't think they look right with the dress either. The back of her dress isn't done up very well. It's a bit of a strange... Yeah, hasn't been done up very well. I'm going to redo that. Oh, that's better. It's better, isn't it, now? Yeah. Yeah, I love that dress. Might take that off her, actually, and try that on a Sindy doll. Right, so there's these two girls. You can see the difference in proportions, can't you? With a vintage Sindy doll and a Barbie Fashionista. Sindy dolls are just... I mean, they're slim, but they're just a bigger build. They're a more realistic build, I feel, which is one of the reasons I think Sindy's were so popular. Yeah, she's a much more realistic build, isn't she? Whereas this girl is painfully skinny. You know, she's got a thigh gap. Although Sindy has got a bit of a thigh gap, but not much for one. But yeah, she's just ridiculously tall, isn't she, this girl? Ridiculously skinny. Whereas Sindy is more realistic, I think. But I like them both. Obviously, Sindy will always be my #1. But yeah, so there's my 2 bargains that I got from Sainsbury's. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all again soon.